Oh, thank you for that. Here we go. Flip the coin. And let's check the coin. And then let's keep the coin. We're getting paid here on week 10. It's the CDT division in the NATTS season number 10. And yeah, here we go. This is going to be quite the interesting matchup here that we're seeing. Because guess what we've got here? Yes, you've got it right. You've got a Norse team coming in against the most heavily favoured team, pretty much coming out of the first round here. It's Monster Apocalypse, the phenomenally run necromantic team. Boy, this is going to be a bit of a challenge, isn't it here? You can even see, yes, at the stadium, yes, there's even a beer stand just the way, because, you know, if you've got a drinking problem, you're welcome to the team. You know, if your problem is you can't drink, well, get off the team, you know. As they say, especially when you're dealing with Norse here, you know, alcohol is never a concern. There's no such thing as alcohol poisoning, or unless you add water to it. Anyway, let's take a look what we've got here. Necro team is coming in. He's even got 2 reserves. That's pretty damn solid. And, of course, the Norse team are coming in here with everything on there in a package of crisp. Looking at the skills, it's quite an interesting matchup. Look at that guard there by the Necro team. You're starting to see why they're now one of the most phenomenally favoured teams here. And, of course, you can see the Norse, well, they have managed to get the key level ups here, so... You know, gold, they've got block everywhere, but of course the Yeti, of course, well, from what I understand from the Norse coach, the Yeti has been a source of numerous frustrations this year. Including, I do believe there's even been a cast of just how frustrating and useless this Yeti's actually been. But, you know what, they're going to give it their best try. Let's bring this song in. Ah, there we go, pitch invasion, just the way we always like it. Absolutely grand.
I can't believe you've never been cow tipping before. Get ready to live.
Great. They're cows, are they? Absolutely brutal invasion. Right off the bat. Look at that. 5 necromaniacs down on the pitch already. The Norse get to work as fast as they can. It's an opportunity for a score, and they're not going to miss this one. Porting through, it's everything they've got. And have come subtle, not so subtle, depends how you look at it. There's the blitz. He decides he wants to re-roll that one. Gets the salted punch down. Down goes the lad. He's quite stunned. Well, he's actually stunned, he even got it. Yep, as you're starting to discover there, this is why this Yeti's been considered the most useless big guy in the league. Norse porting through, and now they've gone, you know what? We don't actually need to get this ball. Yep, he's got it all right. Well, you know. All right, Necro team. Well, you can't recover from, let's face it, that's one hell of a start. Well, 2 dice. He's got a solid hit on the front line. Down goes that little swarming bugger. And, of course, he's rewarded with the skull. Decides he's going to re-roll that. Well, that's an early re-roll. That's a push me, push you. And, of course, fails the dodge away. And once again, doesn't work. Right into a skull. Well, you can see how the rolls are going on this one here. And again, second reroll already gone. Well, Norse, their window of opportunity for a quick score, it's vanishing rather quickly here. There we go, solid punch. That's a stun, you'll take it. He's got most of the core Necro team here on the flank, completely surrounded. And you know what? Here comes the ball carrier. Because, you know, you might want to do something with it. What on earth was that supposed to be? Really? Was that your play?
I have a cunning plan that cannot fail. What is it?
I don't know what it was. It just didn't work. Oh, well. Necromaniacs here have actually got themselves, you know, bit of a, you know, golden opportunity. They can probably recover this bloody thing. But, you know, step one, finally, they're starting to actually stand their team up. Ah, there's a good solid hit. And now here comes the frenzy into... Well, that worked. Really. Not the way he wants it either. Just his luck. 1 in 9. Reroll 1 in 9. Well, you know, he actually got him. I'm actually impressed. There's a bell rung. And that's a big problem removed. And here we go again. And he's got the stun. Now would you like to get the ball? Come on. And he's got it this time. But that's it. You know, 3 turns, 3 rerolls, they're all gone. Well, from there, answer, this is better work. Now, there's another knockdown. Ah, finally! Yiffy the Yeti's decided to get involved. And more stunning. Yeah, that seems to be happening to this Necro team an awful lot this drive. No snow fault due to the necromantic team itself. Or at least its fans. Wishes they were a little less zealous invading the pitch trying to practice cow tipping. And yeah, you saw that right. Skull, then a hit, and well, there you go. Neither team's got any rerolls left. That was quick. And the punching continues all across the board. Yeti's down. Can he actually get the bell this time? No, of course not. Well, strength 4. What were you thinking? Maybe you want to blitz through the team to get to the play and just tag them up. It's a thought. Well, there you go. Finally, bell rung, and off this pitch he goes. Norse team, quite frankly at this point, can't believe their luck. They're still in it. Nah, well, he isn't. Never mind. Yeah, I should have mentioned anything about that one. If he is, well, you know, staying out of this one. There we go. Solid punched. And once again, another solid stun. Boy, I tell you, from the way these hits are going, it's a lucky thing he's not getting anything else. Push me, push you. There's the little lad going. Out running escort, are you? Someone's got to hold his beer, does he? Ah, right, Necromantics. Well, what are you going to do about this one here? You might be able to get someone back here, but you need to do something about this little problem. Mind you, they like to see Armor 7 actually act like Armor 7. Well, that's still not it. Right now, frankly, from their viewpoint here, it's turn 4. Armor 7's yet to break once. Well, at least from what they can remember. Ah, famous last words. There we go. Finally, it's a stun. Not what he wants. And straight into chin music, because, well, of course, that's going to happen. Norse team, turn 5. Well, what you want to do today? Well, his answer to that question every day is, of course, hit him. And then hit him again. Now, down goes that lad. And the punch-ups continue, but finally he decides, you know what? Let's actually score this thing. Good idea.
Here at Globo Gym, we're better than you. And we know it.
Nice. Alright. Yes, we've got the idea. Stop posing. Now, fortunately, the Necromac team does actually get one of the KO players back. It is, though, in the end, an early score. And with the high speed the Necromac team does have with their werewolves, and of course their ghouls, 4 turns shouldn't be difficult, but of course, as we all know, famous last words when you have no rerolls. Alright, this is going to be an interesting one, isn't it? Let's fling this around here. Let's see how the Necromac team carries this one down the field. Norse, pretty standard setup, a wee bit of a chance of taking air, but you know what? Flexibility. They really want to force a wee bit potato play and then maybe make good use of all the frenzy. They do have a bunch of them, but you can see he's got a lot of armor reductions on this team. got one there, and he's got one there. How the hell did this team get this far? You know what? Who am I to decide? They're here, aren't they? Oh. That might be a big thing indeed. Free reroll for the Norse. Let's make use of that one, yeah. Meanwhile, up front, punch me. It's a stun. You'd like to see something a little more juicier, though, and the stun's just not it. How about you? Well, he's down. Anyone else want to play? Well, to leave it at push me, push you. And Necromax trying to figure out, well, which way is he going to actually go here? Solitude Eye block, he got them. And once again, it's a stun. Oh, wait, he did get a KO out of that. Thank you, Mighty Blow. It just took a little while to apply there. Well, I guess from the Necromantic team, there can only be one werewolf on this on this field, and it's not going to be you, Sunshine. Well, there we go. Marching down the field. Is that a good idea? Well, Norse get back doing the work that the Norse gods intended for them. That's hitting things with their hammers. And please tell them to zip their flies back up. Thank you very much. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing their hammers put on someone's forehead. You know what I mean. There we go. Frenzy. He's chasing him down. And there goes the yiffy little bastard once again. Poor little bean.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, I guess no one's going to have any kind of, yiffing walls on this thing. The mangy mutts on either side are getting cleared off. See, and this is where I was kind of wondering about this one. How does he want to play this? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But what do you know? The yiffy little thing actually hit something. And over here, block me, block you. Doesn't achieve anything, but the Norse do find themselves in a far better position than they were last turn. Just what you wanted. Send in the skulls. That's even a stun to boot. That, lads, is a total disaster. Completely for the Necromantic team. Norse have decided, you know what? It's time to go get their balls. I had that dropped earlier this week. Explains the deep voice. And you can see this, he's trying to make sure everybody's going to get a good whiff at this one here. Now there you see. Reroll in hand. He's got him. He got him.
Holy shnikes, it worked.
And there he goes. He's even got an injury out of it. And as we know, he can't regenerate that one. Disturbing presence. Who's got the ball? Has anyone got the ball? Someone please get their balls. There we go. Delightful. And there's insult to injury there. There's more hitting. Do you wish to try that again? There he goes. He's down now. Finally. And now the Norse are starting to get a couple of airs here. They're actually firing away a couple of one-die blocks just because they can. Turn 7. Can they actually do it? Out there was that thought. He was thinking about it, but, well, so much for that idea. Well, you know what? He's just glad he's even got the damn thing. He's got the rock. He's fine. If you're the Necro team, though, that's not fine. Not push me, push you. Not what he wants. He'd like to see some pain. Lots and lots of pain. It's just not happening. Well, he's a push away. And he staggers his way over there. Would anyone else like to play? No? Well, that's so much for that turn. Norse team, once again. Solid punch and uppercut. I didn't think they still felt pain there. Well, I guess he does. Push me, push you. And now you're starting to discover, here's the problem with the Norse, with 4, if not 5 players going with Frenzy. You're starting to see why he hasn't retired the injured players. Solid push me. That makes 4, doesn't it? For you keeping track? Yep, that's 4 wild animals. Even when he tries to tell to hit something or blitz something. Well, he's stunned. Necro team. Can he get a good solid hit in finally? Well, he has gotten at least a solid hit or two, but once again, it's just a stun. And when you think that the Norse team in this case here has not 1 but 2 players in this game with AV6, and all he's experienced is just stuns. Finally, he gets something to actually work here.
Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left. Yes, I have. Look, just a flesh wound.
That tells you how much commitment's being used here to finally get something to crack. Well, there you go. He's finally reduced the Norse by 1 player. Necro's back up the strength. So there we go. Surprising second half. It's going to be time for the Necromaniacs here from Monster Apocalypse to drive this one in. But as you can see, not the result they were expecting going into the half here. It's 1-0 for the Norse. And, well, there you go. It's going to be just the worst thing he can get right now.
You must be joking.
Nope, they're clearly not. The Norse are going to pour in as fast as they can to see if they can get this sucking ball. Yeah, you see that, right? He's going right after the mangy mutt. He got him. Down goes the lad. And he's even going to do an extra bit of a mark-up here. It's awfully risky. Well, the Norse are trusting in the fact that he's pretty much, with the exception of the useless Yeti, he's got pretty much block on the entire team. Can they hold? That's a good question. Can they? Solid punch, solid hit, and it's solid, sweet bobkus. Look, push me, push you. Necromatic team at this point's got to think, something is in that fur that just shouldn't be there. Well, he's pretty much committed himself. He's going to be going one way, and of course, once again, 1 in 9. There goes the early reroll. Push me, push you. There's the blitz. Well, this has just not been his day, isn't it? Right into a 1 in 36. Second time today, lads. Norse. You can see it here. No respect, no quarter. This is just going to be a really brutal day. Goes the other Yiffy mutt. Down he goes. And what? Where are you going? Oh, there's a skull. Can you do that again? No? How about that? That works really great. That works fantastic, actually.
Yo, she-bitch. Let's go.
And, well, that removes the ball handle at the rear. And the Norse are going to pour through and put everything they can on these balls. This is a total disaster for the Necro. Ah, look. Well, if his ones are all going there, I don't think he really gives a flying, toss at this point. Maybe in the end, that's his key strategy. All his bad luck is going right into the bloody Yeti. Necromantic team, what you gonna do about this one? It has gone completely tits up, and you gotta do something about this one here. Now let's solid it. Can he get a result out of it? Nope, it's a knockdown. This is where I once again remind you, the Norse are all armor 7. He's got the 1 armor 8, but he's got 2 armor 6s on the field. And as you can see, it's taken everything he's got just to finally get the 1 injury. Now he's got the knockdown. Now he's got to actually use the werewolf to get him all the way back and try and protect the ball. And of course he fails the pickup. Because why would that actually work? Well, that's becoming the tail of the game here. Norse, of course. Or rather, a driver's seat. Well, here we go. Frenzy blitz away. Push me, push you. Oh, decides he actually wants the ball. What a great idea. Absolutely crazy.
Touch of madness around here.
You've got that right. It's definitely become madness, all right. The Norse are just powering through. Well, the Necromantic team does recover 2 of his players. But is it enough? Is it too late? That's a good question here. Well, Necromantic team again on the offensive. 2-0. They've got plenty of turns. They've got plenty of players. Yeah, in theory, it should actually work. Yeah. And look, fans decide to give more rerolls because, of course, they need it. Well, they're cheering for them here. Definitely the underdogs of this game. You're starting to think, this armor's just nigh invincible at this rate. Well, Necro team, much as they hate to do it, have got to go almost full-out potato to a certain degree to score this and try and get the bloody ball back. They really can't take the time on this drive. Of course, they'd actually, love to actually remove a few players from this drive. Push me, push you. That's not going anywhere. Followed by, well, finally they hit him. And yep, you see that result right. Again, it's a stun. Well, step 2, actually go get the ball. Oh, good, finally he's actually got the thing. There we go, it's finally happened. Well, fine, Constable caught that one. Sorry about that. Norse taking advantage of that sudden turn of play. Uh-oh, there we go again. He's going off this time.
Ouchtown population, you bro!
And there we go. One of the main 2 months off. Once again, regeneration does actually work. That might be the only thing keeping the Necro team in this game, the way this one's going. But the Norse, you know what? They're actually starting the eye going back down the field one more time. I think that's actually exactly what they're starting to look at. He even decides, you know what, I can even dodge. Because, that's a skill the Norse are well known for. Well, he gets a push. Oh, excitement. And the Necro team would just love to actually do something to a supposedly armor 7 team. There we go. And yep, he's done it again, right into another 1 and 9. Really, I swear, the team's on the 7, and again, it's another stun. This is how the game's actually gotten. He's now actually fouling. You got it with a flesh golem. That's how far this armor... Are you kidding me? He got another one.
That guy might really be dead.
No, definitely not. He's just KO'd. I can see his head still rolling around on its own initiative. But the Norse... It's almost undescribable, this right here. And it just keeps on going, and going, and going. And again, gets away with a dodge. Again, something they're known for, aren't they? Runs through, makes another dodge. 2 dice, decides to reroll it, and he actually gets the bloody thing. Sigh. And miracle of miracles, it's not an injury. Oh, I have to check the results on that one. Aye, it's just... It's all going one way at this point. Yeah, Nuffle seems to have picked a favourite, and it's clearly not the Monster Apocalypse. It's become an apocalypse, alright. It's a Nuffleopolis. Oi, look, guess what it is? It's a stun. Oh, guess what it is? It's a stun. You're starting to hear the sarcasm in me at this point, aren't you? Necromantics finally have recovered the ball. All that, they've got no rerolls left. What further humiliations could be heaped on this team? What's that? There's still 3 turns? Shouldn't have mentioned that, I guess. Ah, right. Oh, look. He's decided to play. Finally, and he makes the loner reroll, because of course he does. And it's still a push, so still absolutely useless. It really is. For the Norse team, he's channeling all the bad luck. The only thing he's done right is make his 1 reroll. Now the Norse, again, make the dodge. There we go. More hitting, more punching. Finally, yes, it's right. It's a turn with the Necro. Necro team does not get actually bloody hurt for a change. Well, can they score this? They've got nothing left in the tanks. Did they finally get him? Of course, he's only stunned. Of course he is. What else would he be? He's bringing anyone around here. Can he finally get this one? That's kind of what he actually needed there. That's not what he needs, though. Ah, son of a bitch. There we go.
Now, we are fucked.
Well, let's see what the Norse can actually really do on this one here. It's, again, another 3 ball. Oh, you know, if he actually hit something, he stunned something. Meanwhile, the, absolutely torturous abuse here of this necromantic team just continues. And again, he gets away with a dodge, gets the ball, of course, no rerolls needed. He's got it. Does he actually want to pass it? Of course he does. Oh, well, you know, something actually goes wrong. Oh, now he's got it, of course. And he's going away with the ball. Meanwhile, on the side here, 1 die block. Well, you might as well at this point. The game has gone this completely. Sigh.
Feed them to the pigs, Harold.
Well, he's only stunned, so that's not happening. Necro team coming back down the field here. Well, they have to come running all the way back and try and get the damn ball back. And that's how he's rewarded for his efforts. Yep, you saw that right. Once again, skulls out. And it's his third 1 in 36 of the game. It is something to see a game like this. Good lord, he actually hit something. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. That's a really bad day, isn't it? Well, that pretty much sums it up right there. Necro team would like something to actually go right this year. Team is coming back here. It's turn 16. There's really nothing much falling here. Norse, how do you want to play this? Are they going to go for a couple more hits? Yep, 2-0. You might as well. And here comes Yiffy. 3 dice. He does get the solid hit. Down goes the lad. And there you go. Final score. Yeah, that's quite a shocker, isn't it there? 3-0 for the Norse there. Well, that's what happens when Nuffle seems to pick a side, as I will testify there, that watching those dice, once it started going one way, it just never stopped. Well, we'll see what happens next week, and also coming up later on, we're going to be seeing the Illigan division. Nuffle, bless your dice.